Alright, it's time for a good old-fashioned pickups video. I honestly haven't done one of these since, I don't even know, months. It's been months. When's the last time you did a good old-fashioned pickups video?
Like a week ago when we did one here.
Oh, that's true. Well, I wasn't counting, like, not for my channel. Usually people film sort of that direction and get you're actually pretty impressive Nintendo game wall, but I've decided to sort of film.
Oh yeah, I got the VHSs here. Those
film
are cool
this
too.
way. Yeah, well, it's a different angle of your game room. It's a pretty cool room. Speaking of which, Billy's game room. I'm sure everyone knows who you are at this point.
No, nobody knows or cares.
Billy Chaser from the game Chasers, a good friend of mine. I'm staying in his house currently. It's just me and him. We're going to go to the spa today and get our hair done, get massages, and
that sounds as gay as it is.
we've been disputing with Jay whether or not that's actually gay.
The more I think about it, the more I think
the straighter it gets.
But
no, the gayer.
It doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter. We're gonna have a good time. It's gonna be great, and at the end of it, we're gonna feel amazing.
And that's what it's all about, feeling amazing after hanging out with your guy friend. That's right. So I'm going to do some pickups. A lot of this stuff has made its way into Game Quest and stuff, but they're not going to be out for so long that you're going to forget, so who cares. There's actually quite a lot of stuff here, so I'll go through some of it.
Sounds like us.
I'm going to go through some of it really quick. I'm going to start with this, which is both my happiest and least happiest find of the entire trip, because I've been trying to get a Rob.
Shedding all over it, man.
I've been trying to get a Rob for a very long time, and this is my first Rob, and I got it for free. And the reason why I got it for free is because it's the grossest Rob I've ever seen. It's missing its cover, it's missing everything. It's covered in glitter, like nail polish of some kind. I'll do a close-up of it, but
and clean it up some.
I'll clean it up. It'll be alright.
That is glitter.
Yeah.
It's a fabulous Rob.
It's fabulous.
I don't even have a Rob.
We'll take that to the spa with us today.
Yes.
Have a massage as well. Okay, so here's my Retroworld Expo box. Stuff I bought at Retroworld. Some of the stuff is actually for my partner Tiffany. So hopefully she's not watching this and it won't get ruined. Like, I bought Spyro for the Nintendo DS. She's a big Spyro fan. I went around as it was closing up and winding down, and I was getting everything for like $1.
Those are the best deals.
So I got Spyro. I also had these 2 mystery bags, and he had like a whole table full of mystery bags, $10 and $20 bags.
I've never gotten one of those. I've always been too scared to.
Well, the thing is, he had 4 left, and he said, "You got 2 for $10." And I said, "Can I look at them?" And he said, "Yes." So I looked inside and got a bunch of stuff. Actually, I took them all out and put them in here. This is just the bags that they came in. This was actually a gift from a guy called Kevin, who was at the convention, and it was I'll do a close-up of that as well, but you can, it's a little Link from Wind Waker, a little glass, so I can drink all my beverages out of that from now on. Don't you break that. In one of those bags was this. I didn't have this NES game yet, so I grabbed that. I don't even know what that is. I bought this for $10 because it's an SNK game, Ikari 3 The Rescue. I got, in one of them $10 bags, I got Mario Party DS. So not bad, not bad. You can throw them. Got this for Tiffany. Careful.
Oh, she's in a Pokemon?
Yeah. It's waiting for it. I got Oracle of Seasons at Retropalooza.
I'll poke you, man.
That was technically free. Mission Impossible actually came from a subscriber at Retropalooza, so that was free as well. Thank you very much. This came one of the 10. I'm not going to show that.
What was that? What was that?
It was a shitty Pokemon little toy.
Oh, yeah.
And a little Mario thing that came in the $10 bag. That looked cool.
Pokemon.
That looked cool in the collection.
So candy. I'm gonna open that up.
Jay was looking at some Lego figures, and he bought 2 for his son. And it was like buy 2 get 1 free or something. And he's like, "Do you want one?" And I was like, "Sure." So I got a Thor.
Yeah, imagine that, right?
Why not? This is a game I've been looking for a long time. In my country, it's over like $100 now at this point, and I should have bought it a long time ago. And I've been trying to buy it here for under $30, and I finally managed to pull it off despite the $35 price tag on it. Got it for $25. For those of you that are into your Pokemon games, Pokemon Colosseum, Pokemon XD are the 2 closest games we've ever come to getting an RPG type open world Pokemon game. It's not quite there, but it's as close as you can get, and this is supposed to be the better of the 2. So $25, I wasn't gonna say no. It looks pretty badass.
Actually, it looks pretty good. But I mean, I'm not even into Pokemon. This actually looks pretty cool
For a Pokemon game.
Yeah.
But I don't know do you know the story behind these coins? I got that for free, so
My guess is it came when you pre-ordered a copy of Mario Galaxy, but I don't know.
It's just a coin.
Yeah.
It looks like the game, but it's just a coin.
It's interesting.
I got a gift from a subscriber who caught me in the last couple seconds.
Ooh.
I got the Australian version of Contra, which is Pro Protector.
Oh, that's awesome. Yes, because apparently in anywhere but the U.S., or at least North America, it was too violent to have two guys going around killing aliens, so they had to convert them to robots. So you have to be a robot killing aliens.
Robots technically are cooler, but
True.
Not in that game. I kind of feel like Contra is much better, but still cool, and I'm glad I have it. And finally, out of Retroworld, I believe the last thing I got was Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, which was in again one of them $10 bags. So for those of you who actually pieced all that together, that was a pretty good deal.
Yeah.
Pretty good deal of $10 stuff.
Not bad.
That's random.
Oh yeah, you forgot about this.
That was in the bag too.
Yeah.
It's a stylist.
Well, I'm glad I didn't get the bag now. That kind of crap was inside of it.
Yeah, right. Did you want to show some stuff before I go into other stuff?
Just a few things. One is we went to a game store and there was a bunch of screaming kids. I managed to actually find this. It's a boxed 3DO controller. And I don't even find these out in the wild, but this was boxed and it was like $5.
Is that a real box?
Yeah.
That's really nice.
Yeah. I mean, where are you going to find that? And then, ooh, I got to reach over here.
Reach around?
Yeah, reach around. Reach around these nuts!
I'm not going to lie, I stared at your ass now. It was subconscious too.
That's why I bent over.
Yeah.
It was a test. You passed, by the way. This is Squish 'em Sam. I always get obscure 2600 games whenever I run across them because, well, why not? You're always gonna find like the footballs and the outlaws and stuff like that. But I like to get the
Sam.
Yeah, I like to get the obscure stuff. We went to this place called McKay's.
Yeah. McKay's.
Actually, you have some stuff you got from McKay's
Yeah, I
too,
do
right
have a
down
lot of
here.
stuff.
I'm looking at one big one right here on the top. And
Yeah, you are.
okay, so we had. I was looking in that direction, but now I'll look in that direction. Let's see, we had Alpha Mega Sin with us, and I swear we can't take him anywhere without him literally being recognized by someone.
We went into a Walmart.
A Walmart of all places. Now I can understand game stores and stuff, but a Walmart.
A Walmart in the middle of nowhere.
Exactly. Hey, are you Alpha Mega Sin? And then, he's talking to him for
The security
15 minutes,
guard in a Nintendo World of America recognized.
Yeah, in New York City. Like he literally got recognized 4 times in that place.
Yeah, he did.
Anyway, pretty crazy. Luckily, one of these times that he got recognized was at this McKay's place, and they sell used DVDs, movies, games, books, you name it. And this dude was awesome. I'm not going to tell you his name because I don't want people to go up there and bug him, but he actually hooked up Alpha and the rest of us with the employee discount, which basically means that we get to pay what they pay whenever they take stuff in from when people trade them in. So literally, most of this stuff that we got was like half to 2/3 off of the retail price, or at least what they were paying for it, which was amazing. So we just stocked up. I got, of course, a VHS Godzilla because I like VHSs, so this was like 50 cents. Now this was the best deal in the lot. Batman Arkham Knight. This is, it just came out, what, like a month or two?
I'm jealous that you got that actually.
Yeah. $15. 15 freaking dollars. You can't pass that up. And then I got this Wii game that's supposed to be pretty obscure and pretty good, The Calling. And another VHS, King Kong versus Godzilla.
Actually, the worst part about that whole thing is we decided not to go crazy because we weren't sure
Yeah.
how much we were going to get cheap, and then at the end we got it all. We got every single item. We could have gone so crazy.
We literally could have gotten like a couple of grand worth of stuff for maybe like $300 or $400 total.
We could have bought the store.
Yes. But I don't know. We didn't want to take too much advantage of it. We didn't want to be assholes about it. The dude just wanted us to be like, yeah, you just get some stuff, because he was a huge Alpha Omega Sin fan, wanted to show his appreciation, which that was awesome.
So the things I got from that store was, I'll save that till last, I guess. I'll do it next. The Last Story, this game in my country is one of the games you have to look for. It's worth over like $100. It's one of those rare Wii games. It said 40 on it, which is already, I thought, a pretty decent deal considering it has this hard little bookcase thing. Ended up being something like $11. I don't even. The other thing was Mega Man 2. That was the other game that I picked out.
You scored big on that.
Had $28 on it. I got it for what they paid, which was something like, I think, just $14, something like that. So, wow.
Yes.
I actually had a stack of games that I ended up putting back because at the time I didn't know how much we were going to get off these things.
Yeah. No, I had like a stack this, and I narrowed it down to like.
I had like Mega Man X. I had other. Yeah. Actually, I had
man.
Yeah. I had a Virtual Boy game that I bought for $2.50. Galactic Pinball. I'm not sure what that is right now. It's not in here. But I bought that.
I could just imagine if they had like some really, really rare games behind the glass counter. Man. Oh, wow.
I mean, they had Bomberman for TurboGrafx, but they had $100 on it. Depends what they paid though. Maybe they paid $10.
Exactly.
We should have.
We should have. I didn't. You know what? I didn't even think about that. What bugs me about TurboGrafx games, however, is when they're loose and they don't have the jewel case with them.
Yeah,
it kind of gets on my nerves. But hell, if it was cheap enough. Ooh, I collected my pinky up.
They didn't just sell games. They had CDs and books and music and a bunch of other stuff. So I got a bunch of graphic novels because I'm into them. I'd never heard of any of these before, so I thought I'd give them a shot. The Damned, Luther Strode. I actually read that one in the car. It was really good. Really bloody, actually. The Sword, which was alright. I liked it. And Top 10. I got them for like $2 each. So, yeah. I don't know. They're not games, but fuck it. At the end of Retroworld, some guy came up and actually handed us a bunch of manuals that we could pick and choose from.
Yeah.
So I grabbed Dracula's Curse, which was probably the best one. Quantum Fighter, I just picked that up recently. In fact, I'm showing that next. Totally Rad, Total Recall, Metal Gear, and Bionic Commando. So manuals, free manuals, can't say no. Alright, for $2 at Game and Movie Trader near your house right now.
Yep.
Bust a Move, sealed complete, $2. Can't say no. That's actually for Tiffany as well. I got 4 NES games here. We went to a game exchange and they had, for some reason...
That's a really good price on that.
I'm pretty sure this has never been played. The pin's perfect, the label's perfect, everything. I shouldn't be slamming it in with these games right now because it's mint. $7, and it was buy 2 get 1 free. So I got Guardian Legend and Quantum Fighter.
$7 on this. Usually when you're at a game store, they're going to be charging like $20-25 for this thing.
I don't know how that mattered. I just caught him slipping, I guess.
Maybe.
And at, what's the store called? The Trading Post.
Game Room Trading Post.
Yeah, I got that for free as well. That's where I got the Rob from. And I got that for free as well. I was lucky with that. And I this for $10. Fantastic Dizzy. I had this game as a kid, so I was happy to get that one back.
Don't you just love it whenever? I mean, it's awesome to find games that you've never played and stuff, but isn't it awesome to actually find a game that you had as a kid?
It's even more awesome when you find that and you look at the back and you're like, I recognize this, and then it clicks that you had it as a kid.
Yes, that's happened to me a couple of times.
I wasn't looking for it, I didn't know what it was called, and I was like, oh. And Jay actually had it in his hand, but I was like, please. Pokemon X, I got that at Retropalooza for... Well, I actually got that with Metal Storm. And I got both of those for $55.
I still can't believe the deal you got on that.
Yeah.
That Metal Storm is about $100 game now.
And I got it for $55 with Pokemon X. So if Pokemon X is a $30 game still, $25.
It's amazing too. Like, it's a really good game. One of my favorite on the system. We should do a Let's Play on it.
We were going to do that anyway.
Yeah, we were going to do that anyway.
So let's pretend like this is an idea we had just now.
Yeah, spur of the moment decision.
Ninja Gaiden 3. Actually, this was a gift as well. Wow, so many. I'm realizing how many gifts I've got recently. But Ninja Gaiden 3, I got that at Retropalooza from a guy that had a wagon full of stuff.
God, that's a hard son of a bitch.
Do you remember his name? The guy that had the wagon? Who was that?
I'm terrible with names. I remember
terrible
faces.
with names.
I remember faces, but not names, unfortunately.
I'm the worst. Actually, I remember this guy's name. D from D and Dave gave me a copy of Star Fox Assault, another game that's rare and hard to come by in my country, and I got it here for free. So thank you, D. Check out their channel. They're actually a great couple guys. They're on GameStar81's website now, as of today.
Well, nice.
So they're very happy about that. Harvest Moon 3D, I picked it up for $10 again for Tiffany. I'm a very decent boyfriend.
Yeah, you are. You're getting her some stuff.
I'm getting her a lot of stuff. I bought her a 3DS recently, so now I'm trying to give her a library of games to play.
You're going to give her something else when you get back to Seattle.
Yeah, the Pikachu. At the end of Retropalooza, some guy ran up to me in the corridor and gave me a box copy of Turok, which was really nice. Oh god, I do remember his name. It's just slipping me right now. Horrible with names. And Back to the Future Part 1. I got this box complete for $3 and... for $15. I don't know where $3 came from. And then for free at Game and Movie Trader, I managed to get a Back to the Future Part 2 and 3.
The first Back to the Future game would be much more bearable if they didn't loop that music throughout the whole thing. It was just horrible.
I mean, neither of the games are exactly top tier NES library. And last thing I'll show before Billy reaches his fine ass over again is at the Game Room Trading Post for $5, I got myself a Sega Game Gear case. Why? Because it was $5. And initially I was like, I'll use it for carry-on, but...
A what?
Sega Game Gear case.
A Sega? A Sega Game Gear case.
Sega. I see what you did there.
All right, I just have a few remaining things here that I actually want to talk about. At the McKay's, I found this really obscure Lynx game, Gordo 106. I know nothing about it, but ended up getting it for like $4, and I think it's pretty uncommon. So I picked it up. Let's see, what else? Somebody, man, oh my god, I feel like an asshole because I can't remember names, but somebody came up and they had like a big stack of NES games, and they were like, pick something you don't have. And people are so freaking generous to us chodes. I don't even understand it, but I saw a bunch of stuff. They had Mario 3s, some really high dollar games that I already had. I wasn't gonna take something I already had, so I ended up taking this because I didn't have it. Fisher Price Perfect Fit. I don't have it, so I got it. Why not, right? I wasn't gonna get something I already had.
You know, it's overwhelming the amount of people we meet at these things. I mean, you guys, I can't even fathom how many people you meet and shake hands with. But even me, I meet at least 30 or 40 people that want to take photos, and I don't.
Yeah.
It blows my mind. But I ask every single one, "What's your name?" Every single one, and I just I like to know, but I forget. At the same time, I forget every single name.
It's like we were when we went to the convention. The first 3 hours, it was a nonstop line to come talk to us. I mean, it's just impossible for me to remember everyone's name. I feel like an asshole for not remembering, but
I mean, when you meet, say, 40 people like I do, I don't think I could even list 40 names out of nowhere right now.
Yeah.
I don't think I even know 40 names, so
Exactly.
to try and remember that many names is crazy.
Yeah, but it's awesome though. I mean, because
But I remember their faces, and if I saw them again, I'd absolutely
Oh, me
remember their
too,
face.
yeah. I mean, it's awesome because, you know, if it wasn't for the, people come out there and form those lines and come see you, we wouldn't be able to go out and do this thing. We wouldn't be able to make the show. So, despite the fact that I can't remember names, I appreciate each and every one of you, whether or not you bring us gifts or not, because you support us and you allow us to do what we keep doing. I know you feel the same way about that. So, just two more things here, and I'll let Wood finish this video off. Speaking of games that we used to have as kids, and this is Air Fortress. And I got this at Funco Land, of all places, back in the day. And I have it loose now, but I don't have the box. This is just an empty box. I ended up getting this for like $10 and now it's destroyed. But it's actually a decent game. It's not bad at all. It's like a shooter. It's like a side-scrolling shooter, but you get to get off and like you get to and then after you get off, you can actually go into this maze, and you have to float on like a jetpack and stuff into this maze. It's actually pretty unique. I would recommend it. And someone I do remember their name because I've talked to them for the last like 6 months now. Maria Antoinette. Maria Antoinette. I cannot believe it. Antoinette. She drew me. She's drawn me some more drawings in the past. She just gave me this at Game On Expo. Retroworld Expo. Now I'm running cons together. Like I'm not. I just woke up. I woke up and my brain's not functioning completely at the moment. Retroworld Expo. She gave me this. It's Mega Man. Very in a unique artistic style. Very cool on canvas. Thank you, Antoinette. She's been more than generous to me. I mean, she gave me a Majora's Mask new 3DS like a couple months ago. Gave me like
Holy
new
crap.
New in the box.
I want one of those.
New in the box. See, I didn't even have a 3DS at the time. Brand new in the box. The thing, is like a collector's item.
That's amazing.
And
actually
can fetch like $300. But I opened it up. I played. This is like the 3DS that I use now.
A huge thank you to Antoinette as well, because she actually took us around New York.
Yeah.
She showed us around for a whole day.
We would have been lost as fuck.
And bought us some pizza, and she was actually just a really amazing person to get to know and hang out, and then thank you for showing us around that day. She told me she'd draw me something next.
No.
So I gotta pick a thing now.
You gotta pick a thing.
Draw me a Majora's Mask 3DS if you want. But that's all the pickups I have, and I think that's all the pickups you have. So we're gonna go do our manly things for the day, go work out. I wish I could do that.
Do what?
I can't do that. I can't pump my chest like that. Thank you to Billy the Chode, for coming along and being part of this episode, and thank you for having me in your house.
It's not exactly a worthwhile talent, so don't feel bad about it.
It's impressive. Do it busted out at panels and shit. I'm here for a few more days, so we'll try and do as many videos as we can, probably on your channel, and do some green screen for my episodes. I'm just going to wrap this up. I have nothing else to say, so thanks for watching.
I got a question, though. Mm-hmm. Okay, so in the comments section, if we were to form a wrestling tag team, what should our names be?
Should we give a spoiler as to why we're asking that, or we're going to keep it hush for now?
Go ahead.
We might be starting a tag team wrestling duo in some form, and I guess that's all I'll say.
That's all.
So what should our name be?
Yes.
Do you want to give the one that we have, or do you want to leave it completely up to them?
Okay. We came up with the Double Dragons. Not sold on it. I mean, it's cool, but
I
if
like
there's something,
it, but
I like it too. But if there's something better out there,
Alpha suggested the Double Mitrin twins.
the Double don't quite like that one as much.
Sort of an insult.
Gotta say, it's not as menacing.
Not as menacing.
And what should like some names of our finishers be?
Yeah.
So yeah, if you want to work on that in the comment section, that'd be awesome.
All right, I'm gonna wrap this up now. Thanks for everything.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, beat 'em up.